Day 3, and we are off into the mountains, out of the big city again, and going through these incredible rolling hills, these old architectural buildings, this rice fields, and so many beautiful scenes, huge patches of sunflowers. And we're on our way up. We're gonna go to one of the most famous bridges here in this region, and then some outdoor activities if the weather holds up. With the fog low over the mountains and the beautiful surroundings, this is gonna be a good day. Let's go. All right, after an incredible, honestly, one of the coolest and most impressive drives that I've ever been on. It was 2.5 hours from the city to get here. We are now in the Iya Valley, and we're cruising down here to go see a famous bridge. It is so lush and so green here. I can't say enough beautiful things about it because it is just so stunning. But let's go down here, we'll see the bridge, see what all this hype is about. Historically, the Iya Valley was so remote and difficult to enter, it was a favorite retreat for refugees and defeated warriors. We're made it right behind me is the Iya no Kazurabashi Bridge, or the Vine Bridge. And the bridge runs 14 meters above the river below. It's a little daunting. There's wood planks that go across the bridge, but they're pretty far apart. And it used to just be a vine bridge, but nowadays it's reinforced with steel wires. Still pretty sketchy, high up above the water. Let's go walk across. It's thought that these vine bridges of Iya Valley were created in the 12th century by one clan of samurai warriors after a big loss. If they were pursued, they could simply cut the vines, forcing the enemy to stop and enjoy their surroundings. All right, next up on our wild hit list today here in Iya Valley is the Iya Valley Forest Adventure Park. And we have set up ourselves with some pretty sweet fanny packs looking like all the cool kids. And we're gonna go ziplining. Let's go see what we can get into. Cool kids. Look at this spot. Here's our lunch spot. Boys, checking out the view. This'll do. Of course, you got Tanuki there with his big balls. Fertile. All right, we sat down to a very quick light lunch, and we have a couple of different local fish from right here in this area. We have konnyaku, which is like a gelatin yam, tofu, and a potato. I'm gonna start out with this fish, and I'm told I just bite right down, right? Masuda, I just eat it. Yeah. All right. Damn. Oh man, that is very tender fish. You got a lot of this really coarse salt on the outside, which gives it some incredible flavor. Oh my gosh. The fish itself is a little bony, but a nice light white fish. It was done right in the coals inside there. Fish has got great flavor. Very good. All right, next up on our list, we're hiking up a little bit to get to a Shinto shrine named Konpirasan. It's right up here. Ah, makes you feel like you're in a different time and a different place. Let's check it out. Located halfway up Mount Zozu, the inner shrine stands at the end of a 1,300 step walkway. It's said to have been founded during the 1st century, and among the many structures here is one site dedicated for prayers of safe seafaring. Okay. And of course, there's another hopeful ritual where you make a wish and then try to get your coin to float in a large drum of water. And if it does, the wish is said to come true. Yeah! Alright, we got caught in the rain. So instead of staying out in the rain after the shrine, we're gonna come in here and we're gonna make some candy, some Japanese candy. Let's go see. Hey. Hi. Coming through here. Oh, this is the spot. Konnichiwa. Wasanban is a fine-grained Japanese sugar from locally grown sugarcane plants and handmade here in the Shikoku Prefectures of Tokushima and Kagawa. It is considered by many as the highest grade sugar in the world. One bag of this white powder costs 3,000 yen, or about $28 US.
Don't let him import white powder.
And we get to learn how to make some traditional sweet treats with it. Yeah. First step with making candy is you gotta get a little bit of flour in there, into the grooves, so they don't stick. That's rule number 1. Next thing what you're gonna do is, you're gonna put the sugar on top here, and you're gonna press it in. Press it in the stencil. Oh. Oh. Then, you take this shaft, push it right over the top. And then we're gonna do this.
Okay.
We're gonna open this.
Good. Very
good. Call me Willy Wonka.
Tap around. Okay.
That's a hit. That's one's.
Maybe a little softer than they will be after we take them home.
Okay. Alright, we're here. We made it. We finished off making our sugars, and now it's time to try it. This is some of the most exclusive sugar in the entire world. We're having with a little bit of matcha. Can you see that? And the whole team's here. Alright, let's try it. I'm gonna try my lantern first. Oh man. See, it's not too sweet. It's not sour at all like you'd think if it was just sugar, it'd be like a pixie stick, it'd be really sugary. It's not at all. That is delicious. And now, have a little matcha. A hotel?
We're staying here.
Check out tonight's accommodation. This is the setup. Traditional Japanese style inn. Bathroom there. Shower there. Tyler there. Sweet. Ready for dinner. How about that? Loafers. Oh God. Whoa. I've had the honor of sitting down to a few of these Ryokan dinners, and every time it's an event. And this one tonight might be the best I've ever experienced. Oh, sumimasen. And let's get these plum wine going. Kompai. Let's have this. That is good. Oh wow. That is delicious. We get a rundown from our waitress, and then it's off to the races. Eggplant cucumber with spicy mustard, root vegetable, mountain greens, seared sea bream with basil vinaigrette, a variety of sashimi, a flight of local sake, rice and miso soup, abalone and vegetables, tempura veggies and shrimp,
We're there. Oh.
and the best udon I've ever had, excluding the ones I made myself, of course.
Kagawa is the prefecture for udon. That's
good.
no joke. Everyone in Japan comes to Kagawa for this.
And this is what we have.
You would pay a premium in Tokyo for a fake version of this. And we're right here. We're on the ground floor, man.
What we have here is just egg mixed in there. You put a little ginger, a little green onion. Oh, but it's just slippery slope to get it in here. Let's see if we can rascal a few udons to put it in. I'm not sure if this is disrespectful to do this much. Is this disrespectful to do this much?
You're good.
Alright. Udon. That's delicious. Udon, al dente. The egg just makes it so creamy. The scallions give it a little kick. Ginger adds a little spice. But, oh my gosh. And I know what you're thinking. A raw egg on udon? Yeah, absolutely. It adds this sauce almost. The udon's slippery. If you're not a really seasoned veteran with the chopsticks, you could lose your cool. But you just gotta wrangle them in here. It's worth the battle. Every time. It's a turn. It's a turn. What a little... And even with the outstanding udon, the highlight for me is and probably always will be the shabu shabu. Shabu flippin' shabu. Oh. Then I come over here, try to avoid the mizu. I give him a couple of the shakes here, and then I go straight sesame dippery.
Oh, you're going sesame?
Yeah.
I'm going ponzu.
Oh my gosh. Imagine the most delicate, thinly sliced steak you've ever had. Imagine it flash cooked and just absolutely disintegrates in your mouth. And then you got this steak sauce here. This is gonna be the second one. Coming in with the steak sauce, really letting it in there. You got the green onions. And you're coming in, ready? Oh.
I got the same box.
That is absurd. And you got these veggies coming in here.
Enoki?
Alright, camera's going off. I'm gonna eat this stuff. This is a great night after a full-on day. Now we're just sitting here having some shabu shabu, enjoying some sake, just hanging out with the boys. Chest is out a little bit. Why not? Let it fly. You know what I mean? Day 3 in the books. See you guys tomorrow.
On the green, I think.
Bring it to the exposure window.
See, a little pink is peeking through. And a nice little gentle layer of blue with a gentle layer of pink. The green
Very impressive.
finishing it off on the surface.
Japanese raccoon dog slash sex symbol slash super creepy. On top of that, it's paired perfectly with a local highball. The local highball pairs in the and you get one of these delicious highballs that comes in. This paired with the udon, it's just amazing.